Sorry, y'all. We was having some technical difficulties in here for a second. I had to get some things together because I don't know what was happening. Also, I wanted to check one thing because today, for some strange reason, it okay. All right, we good. For some strange reason, we did not get notifications out. Like it was weird. Like I set the show up this morning. I usually that's my routine for show days. I get up, set the situation, and then everything is good. But it was weird today. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. It is me. It is me, your girl Labora Lee. You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast, and we're gonna touch on a few things today because it's Wet and Wild Wednesday. Today is the day that we talk about, the taboo, the interesting. Sometimes we talk about a little bit of, trending topics as well, but we get into whatever we get into. And, I express my opinion. And I encourage you all to express your opinion as well. That is a very important thing. This is the place where you come to get whatever you need to get off your chest, depending on what we're talking about. So we're gonna get into a few things. But before I do that, you know how I gotta do. I gotta pay these bills, so I'll be right back.
Want last-minute brand design help? Get top-tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to Fiverr.com today and get something started. Want last-minute brand design help? Get top-tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to Fiverr.com today and get something started.
All right, I'm back. Told y'all craziness around here right now. I want to dive into this. We talked about it a little bit in the past, probably on Media Mondays or whatever day it came up on. It might have came up on a Wet and Wild Wednesday, but I want to dive into this whole thing with just for a second with Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears. And I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but hear me out. So, she has stated that I'm gonna put this on the screen. I'm gonna because it's very important to what, and I think we're getting this courtesy of Baller Alert. But what I have to say is very important to the situation. Is this the one? No. Okay. So let's get out of here. But I'll say this. With this whole situation, like we kind of knew where it was headed. Like it's not um it's blatant, you feel me? I don't know what powers that be. I'm looking for something, so just bear with me. I don't know what powers that be um have been pissed off as far as these two. Well, Aries, I could see that they've been like, all right, but the whole situation is they was in it together. So I don't know. It's just strange. But I don't know who got pissed off for this to be going down the way that it is. Um, Tiffany Haddish has stated that she lost all of her gigs over this situation. And she should have known it wasn't. I don't think that there was no saving, you feel me? I don't know where this is, and I had it, but whatever. Hear me out though. Wow, y'all. The updates finally came in. That's crazy. But anyway, hear me out, right? I don't know who the how she pissed off, but she pissed somebody off because, or also, here's another theory. Um, they don't need her anymore. You see, because within that industry, you are fully disposable. You feel me? Like, um, when they don't need you anymore, they get rid of you. So if you haven't built something to you know stand on, your own leg to stand on, you pretty much are shit out of luck. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But she's saying she lost all her gigs. Um, Guess nobody's hiring. Nobody in their right mind would want to hire somebody who is associated with the harm of a child. Nobody. So you just knew that was coming. So I don't know what's next for the young lady. But I wish her the best. Unfortunately, this thing happened, and kind of looks like you were at the forefront of the orchestration of it happening. Like, the kids were there on your behalf. You were the party who was responsible for the children and taking them to where they had to get to for this type of stuff to happen. So, at the end of the day, you know, gotta make better decisions out here, y'all. We can't be out here doing crazy shit and then expecting for it to never come out and people to never talk about it. And it's sticky out here, and especially in light of this R. Kelly situation. They coming for everybody. But here's the thing too: they settled out of court. I mean, they settled out of court. So um, the amount has not been disclosed, but when you settle, a lot of times people are like, all right, you guilty. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Okay. I'm not gonna dive into too long on that one, but and that was some weird vibes y'all had going on over there. I don't know. Uh let's get to this. This one right here. Um it bothers me. I'm gonna put it on this one I am gonna put on the camera. You know why? Because I need us to understand the context of what we're saying. And this is happening right now in today's time. So there's a very important message behind all of this though. Hold on, let me get this on the screen. I set it up. Let's get it. Okay. Um so hold on. It's a very important thing to always remind ourselves. Alarms. To remind ourselves that we are not out of um the trenches yet. You feel me? Like, we still deal with a lot of the same things that we dealt with in 1960s, 1965, 1969. We still dealing with all of that. Before that, the 50s, the 40s, huh? Anything before, like, we're still fighting that battle. And I don't think a lot of us understand, but let's look at this really quick. I just had to make that very, very clear. We still there, y'all. We ain't out of it. But let's look at this. So Georgia school officials are sorry and disappointed after a racist photo surfaces of students spelling out the N word on their chest. Now, what I gotta say, I'm gonna come back up on the screen real quick. What I gotta say about that is, like, this is learned behavior. These babies don't come out just that way, just racist. They don't come out that way. This is learned behavior. This is the behavior that they were taught by their parents. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get us to in a second. But you're your child's first teacher. What you teach your child is what they go out into the world with, just like your attitude, your moods, all of that. What you go out into the energy that you give them, what you transfer to them, they go out into the world and they put that on other people in the world. And there are some crazy people out here. And then if something happens to them, then we're crying, oh, my baby just. But what did you do to prevent it? Like, what steps did you take to try to? Because you can't guarantee that nothing in life is going to happen. That's absolutely not the truth. A lot of things happen, especially when being parents. But if something was to happen to them because they outside making really dumb decisions, even if they do feel those racist impulses, why would you then come out and project it onto the world? You feel how you feel. I can't tell you how to feel. But what I can say is this: you don't have to like me, but don't bring your bullshit my way. This shit is a product of poor fucking this shit. Oh, hold on. I got some things to say tonight. This is the product of poor fucking parenting. Sorry, I gotta say that like that, but that's what it is. This is the product of entitlement and everything else wrapped up into one. But poor parenting is at the top of the fucking total pole. You, just poor fucking parenting. And you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You didn't teach your children that there is a proper way to one must conduct themselves in public. There is a certain kind of etiquette you should have when you walk out. There's an energy that you should project to the world. You didn't teach them that, obviously. You didn't teach them shit. Because look at it. Look what they doing. Now, school officials have to apologize for their piss poor conduct and behavior. I'm just saying. But black folks, you ain't out of the loop either, too. Let me get to y'all real quick. And I don't have a clip for y'all. I just want to make it very clear. These are crazy times that we live in right now. And I know, we be needing breaks and shit like that. But you really got to be on top of making sure that your kids come first. I promise you. You'll thank me for it later. You really will. You will thank me for it later. Let's talk about this real quick. Hold on. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about this. So there's a young lady who she went viral on the internet. And when she first went viral, I was like, this is the dumbest thing I won't even play her on my screen, right? But when she first went viral, it was little Caucasian young lady. And she making weird faces. So then she's been exposed by someone, a TikToker, I guess, another TikToker, because she was acting as if she was someone with disabilities. And they showed where she was acting like she was, and then they showed her in regular form, like, so she flip flop back and forth to whatever she doing. I said, y'all gotta stop following these trends. Like, everything, listen, you can't do everything that everybody else does. part of what's wrong with this world right now is everybody is like it's like nah, I hate to say it. It's like really caught in the matrix for real, but nobody see it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's incredible to me. Somebody say do a challenge, everybody doing a challenge. Somebody say do this, everybody doing this. Sometimes I just like some are cool, they cute and all that, and then there's the ones that are really dumb that people um jump on, and it's like what the hell's going on in this world? Let's keep it moving. Oh, let's get into this a little bit. That's the reason why I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna stay on this story right here. Reason why I'm gonna stay on this story because Tory Lane's little ass thinks that it's cool for him to be out here just doing what he want to do, and no consequences will be suffered at his hands. And I think that he forget that he's still in litigation with this whole Meg Thee Stallion situation. So this situation didn't really help him any. But I want y'all to listen to them. I know what I'm gonna do. I want y'all to listen this time. Hold on, let me turn my Bluetooth on. I want y'all to listen. Check to this conversation that's being had, and it's very important to just pay attention to the little details because people lie all the time, and unlike the way he lied was so blatant. Here we go. All right, it was so blatant and dumb because it's like if you're going to say you wasn't at the venue, don't be on the marquee to perform or appear at the venue. That's first. So you fucked up there. That's gonna hit you in the long run when it comes down to this damn Megan Thee Stallion shit. And this is the longest drawn out situation I ever seen in my life, to be honest. But let's listen to what Rip Michaels had to say.
It's not a part of that vibe and that energy that's bringing anything in. No, we will not have them a part of anything that we're doing.
So Tory's not going to be on the tour moving forward?
At this moment, no. At this moment, we'd have to proceed without him because we want to make sure that every person in that audience has a great time and a great feeling. And that synergy of each artist enjoying themselves and having a great time is what it's all about. There was no fight. Let's just be super clear. There was no fight. I don't know why people say it was a fight. That was not a fight. He was sucker punched by Tory Lane. So that's pretty much what he had. Team. So at this point, if anyone's not a part of that vibe and that energy that's bringing anything, then no, we will not have them a part of anything that we're doing.
So Tory's not going to be on the tour moving forward?
At this moment, no. At this moment, we'd have to proceed without him because we want to.
All right, so you heard what Rip had to say, but there's more. There's much more. I just wanted to make sure I had what I needed for the situation. But there's more, honey, because of course it's too much like right for it to not be more. Like, I don't understand why he felt the need to just go put his hands on that boy in the first place. That's one. It's going to be detrimental to his case that he already has going with the Meg Thee Stallion situation because, hold on, y'all. Because, all right, here we go. Oh no, that's not it. Because now you look super duper guilty. Like, that's your character. Like, if people don't do what you want them to do, then you bring them bodily harm. So Meg could really say, yeah, that was him that shot me because you gave, like, look at how you behaved at this incident. And this was a venue that you were working at. It's not like you were performing at this venue. So now you at work acting a fool. Yeah, I think pretty much that's gonna play a toll on what you got going on. Now I found this audio. Hold on, let's listen. Listen to this. And this is alleged.
What up?
What's up?
I hate when niggas don't keep the same energy with you. What energy? Why did you speak on my business online, brother? And you, but what is?
So allegedly, that's audio from what went down. Now I'm listening. They saying I don't know. It's alleged audio though.
What up? What up? What up? I hate when niggas don't keep the same energy with you. What energy? Why did you speak on my business online, brother? And you, but what is?
All right, so that kind of ties in line with what was said about what happened because everybody give their sideline, and it's the people who are the spectators, and then you have the two individuals who are within the altercation, right? So everybody's story kind of goes around like the same thing, and then you see the video where um Tori tried to give him a 5. He snubbed the 5. Nigga, I'm about to keep it moving. And then Tori didn't take it too well. You could tell he was like, what the? And then decided to proceed to go to his direction. Now, this could be possibly the middle piece to that situation, right? Somebody did say that August Alsina was getting a little froggy. I heard that. You feel me? From a spectator point of view, right? Somebody did say that he was getting a little froggy. So that would all tie in right there. Now, what I'm imagining at that point, because you don't see them actually, get into the scuffle, but now Rip Michaels has come forward and said, like, Tori snuck him. You feel me? So maybe they had those words, and we're going to listen to them one more time.
What up? What up? What up? I hate when niggas don't keep the same energy with you. What energy? Why did you speak on my business online, brother? And you, but what is?
All right, that very much sounds like Tory Lanez, and that very much sounds like August Alsina to me, right? That's to me. So that's grounds for him to get locked up right there. His audio, his visual context to what's been said happened. The young man was bloodied up, scarred up, and all that stuff. So that, and then the reason behind it makes much sense, but it's the same reason that was given in the first place, which is August didn't like the shit he said about August and Jada situation. And that's why he didn't, give him no 5 or whatever. But it's unfortunate because I get that they celebrities, and I get that they don't feel like they are supposed to be role model. Like, I hear a lot, like, I didn't sign up to be no role model. Yes, you fucking did. You absolutely did. When you decided to do the job that it is that you're doing, you decided that day to become a role model. We just got some love real quick. But that on that day, you decided that you wanted to be a role model. All right, kicking it with the girls. Hey, girls, can't wait to come on your podcast. But on that day that you decided to take that job and, marginalize on whatever said talent that you have, you became a role model. People look at you as something great. People look at you like you doing, something up to obtain to. Oh snap, we got Cash App. Thanks for Sean. Hi baby. But people look towards you to be the person that you present yourself to be. So all that, I ain't coming this to be nobody's role model. I didn't do this. Yeah, fuck the bullshit. You did. So all your little actions and bullshit you got going on, people are watching. And it's just unfortunate that that's the behavior. And these are Grown men. One takes care of his sister's children because she's not here to do it herself. He had a lot of bad stuff going on in his life. And then you got this other man who is the father of a child or maybe two. And I ain't even gonna blame this on August. August, I don't rock with you. I'm gonna keep it moving. But then you wanna follow me to find out why I didn't give you a 5. Why do it matter? Just know that I didn't give you a 5 and leave it at that. We don't gotta rock with each other. I don't gotta be your best fucking friend. Why would you then turn around, come approach me, and I say what I say, and then you sneak me? If that's what happened, I wasn't there. Everything on this podcast is alleged. I gotta put that in. Because I'm on one tonight. Like, it bothers me that people think, let me put that on the screen. It bothers me that people think that they are that important that somebody has to bow down to them or somebody has to cater to what the fuck they want and how the fuck they feel. You don't. We don't. If I don't rock with you and I don't want to deal with you, then you know what the fuck? I'm not gonna do it. Plain and simple. You can't make me. You got beef with what I know, and that's, I guess that's what Tory did. He had beef with the whole situation. He didn't like that. That's how August felt, whatever. But don't sneak me. Square up on me. Let me know it's coming, so then I could be prepared, and then we gotta do it. But I don't have to fuck with you. And that's the main important thing that people don't really get. I don't have to if I don't want to. Who are you to make me do anything? Fuck you. Excuse my language. I gotta get that out tonight. It's late. I can do it. We've been on here for a minute. Fuck you. I don't have to. You can't make me. You can't make me. You gotta watch the shit. You gotta watch who you surround yourself with. You even gotta watch these niggas that you don't even fuck with, but you don't bother. You gotta watch everybody. You gotta watch it. But who the fuck do you think you are that I have to give you my attention? Suck. I ain't gotta do a damn thing. I do what I want to do when I feel like doing it. You can fit in the fold, you cannot fit in the fold, just like I can fit in your fold or I cannot fit in your fold. In this case, I choose not to fit in your fold. Fuck your fold. But you're not gonna make me do anything that I don't want to fucking do. So then you see, oh my gosh, it's a mess. It's a whole hot mess, y'all. But that was the audio and all that good stuff from that situation. Again, thank you, Rashawn, for the donation. I appreciate you. Thanks, Bill. I had to get that rant off my chest. Because who the fuck do you think you are that I gotta do what you want me to do, Tory Lanez? Fuck you. I don't gotta do what you say. You ain't in charge of me, you little piece of shit. Can you get your Napoleon Bonaparte complex shit together? That's short man shit. You feel me? That's what it really is. I hate to say this, but it be the shortest people with the most bite. They like him specifically is like a little chihuahua and shit. You gotta swat that motherfucker off, y'all. Like, I swear, I promise you. I want to get into this because this is interesting. And ladies, I would like to know how you feel about it. Fellas, I guess, I don't know. I'm not going to ask y'all, are you or are you not? But if you are not, how does that affect your... I'm going to ask that question. Let me get to the story. So Amarion admitted that he doesn't say anything to women when it comes to his uncircumcised member. I don't, doesn't really, that's an odd conversation to come up, especially, I would hope that ladies, you wouldn't just be out there jumping out the window, like, you know what? Come on, let's go. But it is some ladies out there that's like that. But then when you get in the room and you see it, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never seen an uncircumcised peen. I've never seen it. Any man that I've ever been with in my life, and in my 43 years of living, well, almost 43 years of living, I've never seen an uncircumcised peen. Ever. So, I don't know, but other ladies have. So, how does that affect you? What, like, what do you say when you see it's like that? What do you do? What are your actions? Um, I'm interested to see what that, conversation looks like. Like, I've never seen one though, ever in my life. But he says he don't want women, and I feel like he's in every right to not. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, we gonna do what we gonna do. But now at this point, because you said it on a podcast, or Marion, now the women know. So you don't have to issue a warning. They just know what your little fresh ass, you out here being grown. Sit your ass down somewhere. But yeah, now the world knows. So now you don't have to have that awkward conversation, I suppose. Now they know. And it is what it is. Um, but yeah, have you ever seen one that was not circumcised? And if so, what was your approach, ladies? This is a question for the ladies. What was your approach when it came down to that situation? And how you can respond to that is you can hit me up, email me, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Again, that is ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. You could always call in, text, drop a comment. We got options here. Options. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a second. But yeah, I don't know. I've never seen one. Not once. And I'm amazed that I've never seen one. But yeah. I wanted to talk about this other thing. Now let's get back into this Shaka situation, because that's also been on the circuit lately. And the video of the situation has been circulating around the internet, as well as getting a lot of national news. But it would, because he is an executive. He is the manager for the longtime manager of Ludacris. So I would suppose that it would get around, but I'm not gonna play that video on this podcast. And I'm also not gonna, like this. I have my limits. I do. I really, really do. Adnan Saeed. I don't know what's going to. It's to the point where this case, him being, his first sentence being vacated. I guess they're gonna retry him again and see if they get a different result. I'm not sure, but right now, like I said, I said this Monday, he's on home monitor, so he's not going anywhere. But not that we know of, but. I'm interested to see where this is going, because this is really made like I one of my favorite shows to watch, and it has been for many, many years. I'm since Jon Stewart days, right? Is the Daily Show. I love that show. I love the concept. That's probably one of my favorite shows of all time. And when I have some free time, I like to check it out. Wow. I was checking. I didn't get to check the whole show out, but I was checking, like YouTube clips or whatever. And this case came up, and in the little, updated video section of YouTube. If you follow a person, the updated videos will be coming up, popping up. And I was thinking, and this was last night, and I was thinking, man, this is everywhere. Like I've been seeing a lot more of Baltimore, to be honest with you, going viral lately, which is crazy. But some bad, but a lot of good. Well, some good. I'm not gonna say a lot of good because that's just like reach. But some bad and some good. Like a lot of Baltimore trends are starting to take over. You feel me? But it's just crazy to me because these are things that have been happening here. Um, Club music always was popping here. That's kind of like our thing. That's what it's called, club music. In Jersey, I believe they call it house music. But that's always been a part of the culture of Baltimore. But now I'm seeing like a lot of the dances that are starting to be incorporated in a lot of stuff that's going viral, which is good. You know what I mean? That give um them to see that Baltimore is not just the bad side of things, which you always see. Um, Now, that's not to say that Baltimore is not those things either, because Baltimore is definitely those things. Um, I had a conversation with Boo, and one thing that we always remind each other of is that Baltimore has been a violent city. It always has been. From the time, I'll say, before the no Revolutionary War ish times. It's always look. We had a basketball team and it was called the Baltimore Bullets. Let that sink in. Then you think about what happened here. Like I said, I'm a history lover, so I'm gonna throw some history in there somewhere. Just bear with me. The War of 1812. Now, when it went down here, when it came down to the Star Spangled Banner and all of that stuff, Fort McHenry and all that good stuff, the Inner Harbor, and they was trying to get in and whatever. hmm Wow. Um, what do you think they use? Violence, weapons. It's just always been like that in the city. We've had riots. We've had all kinds of things happen in the city. But one thing that the city has always had is violence and you know, lives lost due to violence. It's always had that. It's nothing new. Um, I enjoy very much when I watch the news and they be like, I watch the news and they be like, oh my gosh, we got this number of. We've always had big numbers in that department. It's just, I guess, because it's happening in you know our time where we're alive to live it out and see it. It's a big thing. It's weird. It's weird, but yeah, that's what it is. But I'm seeing a lot of Baltimore. Um, you know, the vibe is catching. The vibe is catching. So let's see what else we got going on. I got the wrong damn mouse. It get crazy in here, y'all. So yeah, I need us to get it together as a people, though. Like really, on some real, because it's just out of pocket right about now. So I think no, it was something else I wanted to have it just and I went right past it. How that's crazy. So this comment was made by this young lady. She's a little rapper. It's a lot of them out now, a lot of girl rappers and stuff. You see a lot of craziness with them, like it's real catty. It's giving me real catty. But then you have this one young lady who comes out and makes a statement the other day. And the statement, she basically gave a list of the type of girls that she will not be taking to the club and the type that she wanted to take to the club. And I'm all for people being able to like hang with who they want to hang with and all that. But if I ever meet somebody that's like that, I swear I don't want to come to your cook. Don't try to invite me to the cookout or the listening part. I don't care about none of that. If you're not my real friend in real life, see, that's why you gotta watch it, y'all. That's why you gotta watch it. If you're not my real friend in real life, regardless of how you think I can dress, or if I'm too skinny, or what else she said, um, you know what I mean, my hair not right, all of that. If you can't be around me with whatever I am, then I don't need to be around you anyway. That's how I feel about that. People to be too hard pressed to be around people because they feel like this person got this this clout, um, this clout and that clout. You feel me? Like, be who the fuck you gonna be. This is a lesson I teach my daughter all the time, and especially if you grown, you're not supposed to be trying to follow behind other people. You're supposed to be out here trying to figure out life and how you going to make it day by day, or um, what's going to happen in the next phase of your life and how you going to move forward. These are the things you should be thinking about, not I got to look like this so I can hang with this person. Even in your 20s. I'm going to say that. Even in your 20s. I need to look this way or be this way so I can hang with this person. Because maybe, just maybe, some kind of benefit will come out of it. If that's what you're doing, you lame anyway. But who's really doing that? Like, who's really doing that? I guess I'm built different. And I think that the big thing, too, is you got to be okay with it. Fuck it, I can be alone. You feel me? I don't need to be around a whole bunch of people. I'm okay with being in my own space and being in my own vibe and being in my own vibe. And that's cool. Like, I don't need to follow behind. I'm nobody's puppy. You know what I mean? Like, so. But the young lady made the statement, and they've been eating our ass up on social media ever since. Like, even if that's your thought, like, that's, again, that goes back to what I was saying about them little dumbass high school kids or whatever. Even if that's your thought, you feel me? Like, if that's your thought process and that's what's going on in your head, like, all right, I don't like this, or I don't like these type of people, or I don't want to be around these type of people, or, I hate this. It's okay to think what you think. I don't think it registers to a lot of people. It's okay to think what you think, but you don't necessarily have to give that thought to everybody else. Everybody else don't need to know your vibe. Everybody else don't need to know your vibe. Everybody else don't need it. Like, everybody does not need you. The world does not revolve around you. You're gonna piss some people off in your actions. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't realize their actions play a big part of why things happen to them. Like, if you out here living funny and saying bullshit like this, karma. I'm a true believer in karma. You out here just living cruddy, then the cruddy shit will catch up with you. You out here moving dumb and it's gonna catch up with you. You'll see one day, but right now this baby is young and she don't really know. But what my words are to anybody that's in their 20s, especially, not even to people like 18 and shit, because you still learning shit. But in your 20s, you begin to learn a lot more about how to deal with the world, how to deal with people, the things that people do, the stupid shit that you got to deal with. You learn a lot more. Watch the vibes that you hang around with and be okay with being by the fuck yourself. Don't be nobody's fucking puppy. That shit is stupid. It's retarded. Like, find your own way and your own kind way of thought and peace. You know what I mean? Like, peace of mind. Don't. I don't know what kind of messages I've been getting. Like, it's weird. These spams is crazy, but anyway. But have your own way of thinking. Be your own person. Fuck what everybody else say. I like my peoples that I'm vibing with to be their own kind of people. I want them to be their own kind of people. You feel me? I don't want to be around somebody that, oh, all right, well, she looked like this, so I gotta look like this. I don't. That ain't my vibe. It's not. I like people to be themselves. It's no more individuality anymore. People are dumb, getting dumber and dumber by. I gotta show some love though, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been tired. I've been running, but I have been tired out of my mind. Oh, here we go. I haven't been. I've been sleeping though. That's the crazy part. How the fuck would I know if the federal government is shut down? Sorry, I don't work for the federal government. Work for me. Um, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess somebody's watching and asked me, is the federal? I don't fucking know. Just don't. See, I want y'all to call in, but I don't want y'all to text and call in with stupid shit that I'm really just gonna have to go start cussing about. I've been trying my hardest to tame my little mouth, but every now and again, I get a stupid ass message that bothers me. Let me see this. All right, hey, we ain't hearing about you. Now, people, so this is somebody watching the show and texting me with some dumb shit. Hey, we are hearing about UFOs and a lot because they want to see the close of the what? The close of the age. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna go and respond to these because this is what it's here for anyway. No, I don't know if the federal government is shut down. I have no fucking clue. I don't work for them. As far as UFOs go, I mean, they are unidentified, so I don't know. The UFOs come, so I don't know how people going to deal. Can't think about that right now. Got other shit on my agenda. Anyway, so, but I see the text. It's funny. Anyway, let's get back to the showing some love. These people, tell him to stop playing with me. Oh, all right. So now I get it all. Now I understand why people are playing with me. This person told me I wasn't black, so I'm still not right with him in the first place. But I just got a text message to understand who was playing with my emotions right now. But cool. All right. I got to show love. I don't got time. Stop playing with me right now. We close in on time. All right. I got to show love. Don't laugh at me wrong. Anyway, I got to show love. Because, people show me love and I love them. They're great. So let me start with the top 5 countries. And these people I'm talking about are my listening audience. I appreciate them so much. They're extraordinary. I love my viewing audience, especially the crazy ones who keep hitting me up, talk about UFOs. But I see it. Thank you very much. But anyway. The United States, first and foremost. Thank you for downloading. I see y'all. Y'all like the biggest part of my audience, and I appreciate that so much because you don't have to listen, but you do. The United Kingdom, I see you too. I see you. I've been watching. Thanks. I appreciate you so much. India. Hi, India. I love you. Thank you so much. I got some things to do there too. One day. Germany, I appreciate you. I already spoke about the PNB rock situation, Rom. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Anyway, so India, I love you and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning in and downloading this podcast, this little thing of mine. And I love you guys. It's not that I don't love each of you equally. It's just they show me the most love. So I got to show them love back. So let's get into the rest of the people that we love around here. Brazil, we love you. The Netherlands, we love you. Singapore, we love you. South Africa, we love you. Spain, we love you. The Philippines, we love you. Belgium, hi babies, we love you. Australia, we love you. Japan, we love you. Mexico, we love you. Ireland, we love you. Nepal, we love you. Mauritius, we love you. Israel, we love you, babies. Canada, Hong Kong, we love you. We're not done. That was just one of those. Because there's only a couple on here that I gotta say. Russia, we love you. That's amazing to me. It still blows my mind. I don't even. We'll talk about that later. Switzerland, we love you. Turkey, we love you. Austria, not Australia, Austria, we love you. And big love to the Philippines. They've been day ones. I love them. They're great. Anyway. Top cities, Columbus, Ohio, we love you. San Jose, California, been my day ones and I love you very much. Baltimore, Maryland, my city, my crazy people, I love you. Thank you for loving me back. France, I will never butcher the name of this city, but I see y'all always here. Y'all always got my back. Y'all be loving on me and I love y'all too. Yeah, big shout out to Temple Gardens. Anyway, Spring Valley, Nevada, I love you. Frankfurt, Germany, I love you. Washington, Virginia, I love you. Ashburn, Virginia, I love you. North Las Vegas, Nevada, I love you. Norton Shores, Michigan, I love you. Chicago, Illinois, shout out to the Chi, I love you. Boardman, Oregon, I love you. Atlanta, ATL, I love you. Las Vegas, Nevada, I love you. Orange Mills, Maryland, down the street, I love you. Pikesville, Maryland, up the street, love you. Boulder City, Nevada, because Nevada come through and show me love, and I love them. Wait a minute, I learned how to say Bengaluru, India, I love you. Shout out to Philly, I love you. Randallstown, Maryland, down the street, love you too. Singapore, I love you. No, South Holland, I won't butcher, but I love you too. And I'm going to stop the list right there because I will be going all night. Y'all understand. But I love all of you guys. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Again, you do not have to, but you do. And it's greatly appreciated. Thanks, dude. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Ron said I'm doing a good job. I appreciate it. Can I have my black card back now, though? Yeah, I appreciate it. So some things I gotta say and get out the way. Oh, first and foremost, hold on. Let me show all my people some love real quick. First and foremost, I think we still got time. Casting call, October the 6th, October the 7th, 2 different series. One is called Certified, the other one is called Smoke Movie. Yeah, so they're looking for all types of people. Holla at them, go holla at them. Majestic behavior. Also, on October the 1st, I will be sitting down with the lovely ladies of Kicking It With Your Girls podcast. I'm excited. I've never been a guest before. I've just been those. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to have some fun. And my babies over there, I appreciate them. They came through and showed some love. I'm doing a podcast, so big love to them. That's happening, and I'll make sure y'all got all the information so y'all can tune into and see what we get up to and whatever, what we talking about, what we getting into. I'm going to be honest with y'all today. I barely pulled this fucking show out. But let me say, I'm going to tell you why in a minute, though. I barely pulled anything out. I've been exhausted. I can't even get it together. Anyway, so you want to be on the show, hit us up, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Remember, everything on this podcast, yeah, and I'm went on and in on a couple people, but whatever, everything's alleged. We don't know. We weren't there. We just, report the news and talk about shit. You can always call and text. Ron said he'd think about giving me my black card, but I'm gonna get that motherfucker. But anyway, so yeah, you can call in, you can text like what's happening right now, drop a comment, ask me to drop a link and join the live if you want to, but you got to be on your best behavior. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about that in a second. Remember, if we play any music on this podcast, we completely have permission to play the music. We wouldn't play it if we did not have permission. like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need all of that. Like, you don't got to give donations all the time. You could just get on there and like it and say, hey, I'm here. And then I can show you some love and all that good stuff. Wrong question. That was from another show. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, that is www.ambitiousentertainment.com. Now, if you're going to come on here and harass me, what you could do is drop a cash app. You feel me? Do that. Especially specifically those who come in, like when I do drop the link and come up here and be showing me stuff that I don't want to see and be saying stuff to me that I don't want to hear, drop the cash app first. How about that? Anyway, yeah, and this podcast is on all streaming sites. You know, Apple, Amazon, Google, and a host of others. So, you know, go download the podcast. Go take a gander at other episodes that we've done. It ain't gonna hurt you. You might find some funny times in there. I'm crazy. I know. Like I said, I barely pulled this. I'm surprised I pulled it because I was really tired today. I was exhausted. Yesterday, I went ham on the exercise. I actually made it to 6 miles. I try to make it to 5 miles, and I never really quite make it there. I get to like 4 probably, but not quite 5. And yesterday I made it to a complete 6. Plus, I had to go to physical therapy, and they had me on the bike and have me on that. Like, all that took me out, and I'm still tired. And then today I had a whole list of stuff that I had to do, and I took a nap that I didn't want to take. I'm tired. So I'm surprised I pulled this one out. It was a struggle, but I did what I had to do. Y'all was here. Y'all hung out with me. You know, we made it. We made it. I'm just saying, we made it. So there are a couple of other things I want to say before I go. Remember to check out the Kicking It With Your Girls podcast on October the 1st. That's happening. I will get to you with the information to where you can check that out. I'm excited. Casting calls and all that good stuff. I didn't really play no commercials today. I don't really feel like we need to really get in that mojo just playing a whole bunch of commercials. We'll get back to it. I just got to rearrange some things. But anyway, first things first, mind your fucking business. Everybody's business is not your business. Come here and I'll tell you people business. You don't need to be out there in the streets worrying about who is doing what and why they doing it and where. That's a dangerous game you playing. So come here and let me spill this here. Be safe here. Everybody's safe here. But mind your fucking business. Love your babies, hug your babies, kiss them, encourage them, tell them how beautiful and wonderful they are, that they could be anything in this world that they want to be, and you believe in them. You are the foundation. You are the person that sets those standards for them. And like I said, the energy you give them is the energy they take out into the world. I'm going to continue to say that because it's very true. So yeah, love on your babies. And that's it. Here we come. And last but not least, stay in your fucking lane. Your lane's over there, our lane's over here. Let me tell you something, y'all. It's a dangerous game you play getting in people's lanes. Too. There's people out here living reckless. Living all the way reckless. But I'm going to tell you what you get when you cross over into my lane. Honey, you don't want that. You want her. She's nice and sweet and amazing and cuddly and all that good stuff. She's who you want. You don't want. Okay. But you cross over into my lane. Let me tell you what happens. A collision. And who needs a fucking collision? Who has time for collisions? Listen, I don't had enough collisions in one fucking month. I'm over collisions. So you come over here with that bullshit, we're going to have some problems. Anyway, with that being said, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you to those who text Rom with your bullshit. Thanks, babe, for texting me too. But also, thanks for the love. Whoever gave love tonight. It was fun. It was nice. It was fun kicking it with y'all and all that good stuff. I got some things I got to do. I got to go get ready for school tomorrow, you know, because I'm a mom and all that good stuff. But I love you guys and I got to go. Bye.